All right, y'all seen part one of Skinny Bob. This part two Skinny Bob, right? So we got another clip, G, right? I told y'all got to draw your own conclusions, do your own research. I'm not saying it's real. You don't got to believe me. Don't got to believe what I'm showing. The link is in the description at the bottom, okay? I explained a little bit what's going on. So now this is a different one that they dropped, right? This was 14 years ago, like I said, about Skinny Bob and his people. Y'all just said Skinny Bob and his people sound funny because he extraterrestrial, right? Anyway, this footage right here is a leaked footage of UFO confidential documents, old footage. Bro, this is back from 1946 or something like that. I'll put everything up so you can see it. You can read it however you want to do it, right? And supposedly, it's supposed to be like a flying saucer over the, I don't know where it's at, but, man, let's get into it. Let me show you. That's all right. Look, y'all. That's the KBG symbol. That's their logo for Russia. Look. And it's old school. Look. It's gonna get a little closer, right? You see that? Look. All right, y'all. Look. Okay. This is where you're gonna have all right, people. That's AI. That's AI. This. That's AI. That. I said, like I said, you can draw your own conclusion. You can believe what you want to believe, and I advise you to do your own research. All right. But what I need y'all to understand is everything can't be impossible. The best thing to hide something is in what? Plain sight. I'm telling y'all. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna explain that part right there. So you see the that's not Skinny Bob. That's not Skinny Bob on the table. But Skinny Bob is the one that they interviewed. So remember, the extraterrestrial was interviewed. This is Skinny Bob. This is Skinny Bob people that crashed. All right. So this scene is when they had Skinny Bob, not Skinny Bob himself, but he had his partners. His partners, came down, they crashed. You know how UFOs be doing. I be thinking they just be on some time. But anyway, they got him on the operating table, right? And this is a Russian doctor or scientist that's dissecting the extraterrestrial, but it's not Skinny Bob. The reason Skinny Bob is so famous is because Skinny Bob was interviewed.